Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Based on his research with PES 2019. This is really interesting.
Welcome, Meme Leaguers. We've got the last winners bracket game here, Revolutionary America versus Pop-Tarts United. And obviously we have a biased commentator, but for good reason, because he is the coach of Pop-Tarts United. And don't worry, I'll bring him down and insult his team when it doesn't win, or whatever. Yeah.
Now this is certainly the most anticipated game of the night. Hell, maybe even of the week. I've been waiting for this all week, and I am damn well excited to get it underway.
You know what that means, folks? Anytime PTU scores a goal, you're going to be hearing it through his microphone. And for good reason. Now, Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. All right, well, let's kick it off. We have two of the top contenders at the moment for the Farb Bowl. Whoever wins this one is moving on to the Farb Bowl. There's an early rapid pass by Revolutionary America sent forward. Here's a weighted pass over the top. Addicts will likely beat Wildberry to that. Yep. So both teams reset their possession rapidly. And now
Raspberry
RA.
a little slow on the ball there.
RA is... Oh, Strawberry got that one away, but it was basically to nobody. Here's a long pass over the center. And Wildberry trying to chase it, unable to get there. RA, forward it goes.
Oh, maybe a breakaway for Cherry?
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Hancock
but
picks it up.
Nothing can ever be good ever again for you, I'm sorry.
I don't know where this attitude came from. Oh, no.
Oh, wait.
That
no,
was
okay,
dangerous.
Cookies and Cream makes a play with his muscles. There's a little dribbler for Wildberry, somehow ahead of the
Berry in
defense.
open space.
Wildberry has got it in the penalty box. He took forever, but he's there.
You should have a lady. I told him
There's
Miss
the
Cherry,
uncommon Wildberry
ended up in a
goal,
toaster
actually.
next to an 8-ounce glass of dairy.
That's cold milk.
Ow! I got them blueberry Pop-Tart blues.
She was hot.
Well, that was unexpected. I shit-talk Toast's team, and then they immediately go on to score with Wildberry, who, although he's a very good supportive member of the cast, I don't know. I mean, he can't have very many goals. There's no way he has more than like 4 goals on the season.
No, Cherry is by far the top scorer.
Yeah, well, Pop-Tarts maybe finding the key. These deep balls are dangerous. That's kind of the Pop-Tart. Okay, well, not when you're offsides.
I think this game is going to be really determined by those through balls up in front of the defensive line.
Yeah, that tends to be the Pop-Tarts' way of reasoning on the pitch.
And for RA. Even at the very beginning of this match, you could tell that they were trying to send it far.
Yep, RA kind of has a mixed team concept. They're very good on the crosses. Here's an attempted through ball to Cherry. Cherry is there, but I don't think. Oh, still dribbling.
Baby.
And down,
Ooh,
Wildberry there to
sliding
support.
tackle.
In for Raspberry, but cleared by the RA defense. Now a deep punt by PTU. This one just picked up by Gates. Basically a reset. And once again, RA, they send it deep, but no one's there to receive. And another.
Come on, Raspberry, you can do better than that.
Usually RA does kind of the lower lofted, not lower lofted, I don't really know the term lofted, but like how to use it correctly. Point being is, they usually don't send those kind of like floaty passes, and that's kind of what they've been doing. Washington just misses that ball. But PTU has not done anything with some of those lost long balls from RA.
Ooh, Cherry,
Over the top,
far up the
Strawberry
side,
crossing
cross.
in.
Ooh, good defense.
Yeah, you expect RA to get up soon too. Weighted pass over the top, Washington. Necessary. That's kind of an AI moment.
A lot of like jumping outside of the boot passes.
Yeah, outside of the early strike on goal by Pop-Tarts United. Oh, they might have another in
Cherry
store.
in space?
No, offsides.
Oh. Another thing I noticed about both of these teams is that the defensive lines are way up, which are going to force those offsides more often.
That's for sure. Here's to the corner. RA likes this. They're a big crossing team. Knox is there crossing into Lafayette, but just taken down by old BSC, as the fans call him.
No, they don't.
Jerseys the fans buy say BSC on them. And pop cards
Good
to the
through
corner.
ball.
Cherry's a little bit ahead, but I don't see anything here. Oh my goodness, it's in!
I used to have a lady. I called her Miss Cherry. She ended up in a toaster next to an 8-ounce glass of dairy.
That's cold. Milk.
Ow! I got them blueberry Pop-Tart blues.
Well, this game is now, I mean, so this was what I was saying, I think, before this game in the last set of winners bracket games, but Pop Carts United I don't think has faced RA, and that's kind of where some of the like hard counters can come from, especially in the playoffs. And right now it kind of feels that way because RA has not been able, oh no, I shouldn't jinx it for PTU because they're getting close to the penalty box here and they're looking to set up.
Yeah, I usually do my research on the teams before they go against each other, like if they've played each other before. I did not have time, unfortunately, this week. I was busy beefing up our security systems, so we didn't have another rowdy
Explosion.
fan or suicide bombing, etc.
What happens if you, well, never mind. I won't even say. All right. 31 in. There's a lot of time left for RA, but some of their deeper passes have not been working out for them. And goes back to PTU again, who continue to send it forward. Here's a breaking ball
Cherry
for Cherry.
offsides?
Somehow not offsides this
No?
time again. Deep and back. Cherry is in.
I used to have a lady. I called her Miss Cherry. She ended up in a toaster next to an 8-ounce glass of dairy.
That's cold. Milk.
Ow! I got them blueberry Pop-Tart blues.
Non-stopping timeout is called by Revolutionary America. There's another through ball. Cherry is potentially there. Cherry has got it again.
I used to have a lady. I called her Miss Cherry. She ended up in a toaster
He needs
next
to
to an
calm
8-ounce
down.
glass of dairy.
You need to
That's
calm
cold.
down.
Milk.
Another, oh, fucking shit. I just canceled the fucking replay by accident. Sorry. Another free timeout is called by Revolutionary America. This time, stopping play. A sub coming out. Obviously not happy about that. Thing. Oh, sorry. Sorry everybody. That was not a that was a call for the Americans. Down it goes. Pop Tarts United in position. Over the top. RA. Oh, who's this on? This is going for RA. Call against PTU. Oh, it's offsides again. I thought that was from the kick. Coast.
Yeah,
Coast,
it's
are you-
definitely
okay, I
a
was
good
just
idea. Yeah, I'm here.
Good
I'm
to
here.
hear you.
I'm just-
After that last goal, I thought you might be dead. This one's gotten
Yeah, I got
away,
away.
and now I don't really know. Oh my gosh, I'm actually that was a good tackle, but I'm almost surprised it wasn't called.
surgically removed.
Well, into center.
What was I gonna say?
Another attempted through
Oh.
ball. This time not working out. Cherry was not in position at all. I don't know, man. What were you gonna say?
I think what really slows it. It's hard to tell. But
How is Cherry
having the
this
back
far
line-
ahead of
No
this
way.
defense? And Cherry is going again, and it's in again.
I used to have a lady. I called her Miss Cherry. She ended up in a toaster next to an 8-ounce glass of dairy.
That's cold.
I mean, now it's getting annoying.
red roses too.
Oh, Raspberry got bopped. Okay, +2 here at half, but again, now it's just, I mean, it's getting ugly, okay? I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be frank here. It's getting ugly. And I did not expect this kind of game from this set of teams. But, I mean, again, this is it's sort of reminiscent of Pop-Tarts United in Season 8. Here's Wildberry also ahead of the defensive line.
Oh, beautifully taken.
I used to have a lady.
Anyway, so Pop-Tarts
call
United
Miss
does this to
Cherry.
teams.
Ended up in a
You can all,
toaster next to an 8-ounce
for
glass of
gamers who
dairy.
aren't aware,
That's
check
cold.
Season 8. This is
Milk.
really getting ugly now. So what
is
is
gonna
gonna
pull in
go?
the half.
So 0-6 as we hit the half. All right, 1 second, everybody, as we get back into halftime. Or, sorry, back into play. I'm just double checking everything real quick. Oh, well, yep. So there we go. I missed something. Let's see. All right. Okay. Sorry, we're good. There we go. Oh, Big Papa. I like when they call me Big Papa. Puts your hands in the air. Use a true player. All right. One more thing I have to do. This. And now we're good to go. And PTU is starting off with the ball. Obviously, rather ahead right now. Little weighted pass to Cherry. Oh, my God. Okay, this is...
I used to have a lady.
You guys will see these in the highlights, okay? You can deal with me skipping the highlights. This is a 0-7 game. This is the highest, I think, scoring in one direction game so far. RA has an opportunity here. Although I do think that I genuinely believe there's like a morale thing in this game. Because when a game gets to like 0-3, the other team tends to not score at all. Well, Knox is just holding it out here. Back to Knox. And cleared outside for an RA throw-in.
S'mores gave his life to prevent that ball.
He is dead. Oh, Revere. Okay, this is more reminiscent, but he doesn't take this. Oh, oh my goodness! What a move by Revere!
That's the goal that they needed to come back.
I mean, that would have helped. Don't get me wrong. It was great dribbling. Like that was more reminiscent of the RA attack. Because one thing I noticed about RA that I actually think is pretty cool. There's a header. That's wide right. One thing I think is kind of cool about RA is I noticed that Revere, he's an AMF that joins the attack on the penalty box, but then he tends to run west to east, like, or whatever it would be on the pitch. You know, I don't know what the term is, but like he'll run wide a lot and dribble with it a lot. It's just a cool approach he does. But obviously has not impacted this game. This is 0-7, and I mean, I don't know. Back line this time defends. RA. We go forward. Over the top. To you once again. I mean, it's got to feel, all right, well, let's talk to PTU's coach. How do you feel, Toast? Because this is looking pretty good right now. Luraz. Oh, it's saved. Ooh. Knox. Oh, my goodness, dude. You got to be careful with clears like that. Could have bounced right off the GK back into the net.
I trust them. They are professionals.
Your teammates?
What a postcard that's going to look great on a fucking postcard.
They're going to put that on a Pop-Tarts box.
Can I get one of Cherry doing that?
Oh, here is Cherry. Okay, that weighted pass
was
going
no.
Oh my goodness! Come on, RA. They send it right back to Cherry. Cherry is almost on point.
Ooh.
That was slap ball to the max. Hunt goes right back. However, RA gets another opportunity. They set it down. I mean, I wouldn't even though this is sometimes the high-scoring games can be funny. Like, I remember the not Appalachian years. At that time, they were called the Moonshiners or whatever. But last season, you know, that game, it was like 12-2, and it was kind of funny. Here's Washington. He almost winds up. But this one is just, I don't know. I wouldn't call this one that good, I don't think. I would call this one, like, it's kind of like...
Oh.
Sort of a surprise, I guess. Yeah, they keep getting these approaches, but... It's a mix of
It is weird seeing teams so far into the bracket having such a blowout.
Oh, there's a shot, and it's in. Okay, so they got one. They couldn't find their way to the ball. This is funny. Like running around and where the opening of the net is. Well, I mean, that proves that it's not over yet. I mean, it's not impossible for RA to come back here. It's just going to take quite a bit of effort. Probably effort that won't beat the timing here.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, sure. Sure, Toast. Do you want to, here. Timeout number 1 of 2 taken by Pop-Tarts United. And, that's gonna not stop gameplay, but it will use their first timeout. Where's that ball going? Oh my goodness, that's a throw-in for Pop-Tarts United all the way upfield.
Excuse me. I'm just running out of steam.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are gassed at this point. I mean, Pop-Tarts goals, they do have 1 in the second half, but I mean, they've scored all they need to. Yeah, at Falcon, yes, Fighting Spirit, it's questionable if it does stuff for that. I don't know the game's code or anything. The biggest impactor I noticed from Fighting Spirit is dudes will sprint when they're totally out of stamina. And I mean, that's pretty uncommon, because usually they're not totally out of stamina. All over the top, won by Pop-Tarts United. So RA, assuming they don't, that's an AI tag moment as well. They're just not getting very lucky. Here's Cherry, maybe can bring this back in. Probably not. Will take a shot. Wild Berry is trying for it, but it's just cleared in time. So if RA is unable to come back from this 6-point deficit right now, then we will have them facing up against the Meme Cult in the losers bracket, and that will decide who goes to the Far Bowl. So it's not necessarily, I mean, this is basically the best situation to lose in, especially lose so poorly. Although I would say if RA faces PTU in the Far Bowl, they definitely should consider changing something. I don't know what, but something is not right. Specifically against PTU. All right, well, here's RA for another push, but just 12 minutes to go. This game has just sort of not lost its momentum, but there's a shot. Rivera, and he's wide right. I mean, it's a great attack. Like I said, RA is, like, they're dangerous. That's what they're so dangerous with. But I guess their defense hasn't truly been tested to this point, maybe? I don't really know their point differential, actually. I mean, I don't think it's amazing. So it's definitely plausible to get that situation, but... Oh, here's a weighted pass. Oh, but it's offsides. What a perfect pass, too. He is clearly offsides there.
I think RA was a big midfield team. They have a lot of presence in the midfield, which is important for possession.
Yeah, I also think that they're not really finding what routes they would normally pass with, so... PTU doesn't have a super unique formation, but if it's a unique formation RA has faced, then you get the players passing in certain directions. This one, though, I'm going to say this one's done at this point. 7 minutes to go of in-game gameplay time, and we are not seeing anything really changing from either side. Washington tries to send it to the outside there. Nothing there.
Savvy interception.
Both teams playing a little sloppy. Not slop ball, but sloppy. They're all tired out.
There's an amnestic cloud over the stadium right now, so the communication's a little wonky.
Forward again rapidly for RA. However, on the outside, just a minute to go. Refs are definitely going to give some time here. There's a lot of goals, and there were 3 or 4 stoppages, so that's going to add to the timer. +3. Alrighty.
Or I can get 1 goal here, at least save face.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they can get the morale goal. They're still trying to get in, but like you can tell, like they can't. Okay, well it's over. Pop-Tarts United. You can tell that they can't get to where they want to go. Why is this not playing?
Have you ever put
Oh, there it
butter
is.
on a
Okay.
Pop-Tart? It's so
Anyway, 1-7.
frickin' good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't,
gotta
then I
type
think you
it.
should. I was sitting in the kitchen one day and I was itching to fill up my belly with the piping hot jelly of the best damn treat in the world.
He's talking Pop-Tarts.
And I saw a stick of butter and it almost made me shudder and scream like a baby girl. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket trip to Venus. I don't
Well,
want
congrats on your Favre Bowl entrance.
I just want to squat and gobble till I'm dizzy and I wobble in a butterfruit and Joe's hot treat.
This is going to be a
So
Pop-Tart
I put
sweep.
butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
Now, while RA
I was
collects
sitting in the kitchen
themselves
one day and I was
to
itching
face
to
off
fill up my
against
belly
the
with the
meme cult,
piping hot jelly of the best damn treat in the
I'm
world.
gonna go heat up some dinner.
He's talking Pop-Tarts.
And I saw a stick of butter and it almost made me shudder and scream like a baby girl. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket trip to Venus. I don't want to win the lottery. I just want to squat and gobble till I'm dizzy and I wobble in a butterfruit and Joe's hot dream. So I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
Everybody, come along with us.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good.
Yeah.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. I was sitting in the kitchen one day and I was itching to fill up my belly with the piping hot jelly of the best damn treat in the world.
He's talking Pop-Tarts.
And I saw a stick of butter and it almost made me shudder and scream like a baby girl. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket trip to Venus. I don't want to win the lottery. I just want to squat and gobble till I'm dizzy and I wobble in a butterfruit and Joe's hot dream. So I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
Everybody, come along with us.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good.
Yeah.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
Pop-Tart.
With butter?
Bye.